Hello and welcome to today's live. Today we're going to talk about using a travel agent or a destination wedding specialist to help you plan your wedding. Should you use one or shouldn't you use one? Before I start, let me introduce myself. My name is Sandra. I am the owner of Event Trail Travel, and we specialize in helping busy couple plan their destination wedding in the Caribbean or Mexico at an all-inclusive resort. So what does that mean? A lot of people, once you get engaged, the next thing you think about is, yes, I want to do a destination wedding. But in doing a destination wedding, you know, who do you use or where do you start? So that's one of the top questions a lot of couples ask is, do they need a travel agent versus a wedding planner? And for me, that's not one and the same. It's different. It all depends on what you're looking for. So for me, a travel agent is someone who books to me a little bit of everything, whether it's a cruise, Disney, family vacation, luxury, romantic day, dabble in everything. So I wouldn't say they're an expert. They're a very good travel agency that they book travel, whatever type of travel you're looking for. They don't specialize in anything in particular. So using a travel agent that don't do destination wedding, I don't think would be a good thing for you to do, because you want someone that knows the wedding process and understands that. A wedding planner most times are not travel agents, so they can't book your room accommodation. Most times there's domestic wedding planner, like if you're doing a wedding in the United States at a venue, you could get a wedding planner that can help you with decor, securing vendors. That's a wedding planner. A destination wedding planner or specialist, to me, would be someone who has knowledge of the destination wedding planning process, knows the various destinations and resort that they can recommend to their client and help them understand that process and help them through that process. So they're more familiar with what goes on behind the scene in planning a destination wedding, not just booking rooms. They know who to contact at the resort, know the wedding packages, understand that. So by getting someone that is more knowledgeable about what that process is, to me, would be a better fit for you. The next thing people get a little bit hung up on is, what is a resort wedding planner? For me, I do destination weddings at all-inclusive resort. I just think it's an easier process for a couple to choose an all-inclusive resort because everything is included at that resort. They might outsource some of the vendors. They could have photography from outside vendors, decor, but everything is like a one-stop shop. So it's just easier to plan a wedding at an all-inclusive. So each resort will have a resort wedding department. And what that department does is help the couple through the destination wedding planning part of it, like what happens when they get on resort. And most of the resort offer this service for free. So there's nothing to worry about. Once you pick a resort, the wedding coordinator on the property will work with you to get that vision that you have to come to life. So they're there to help you pick out the decor, secure your vendors for the wedding, and for you to understand what type of event's going to take place, what will happen when you get on property. So the resort wedding planner is something that comes with the resort, nothing for you to worry about because it comes with you booking a wedding at that resort. A destination wedding specialist, which is what I do. I specialize in doing destination wedding in the Caribbean or Mexico. So those are the destinations that I'm familiar with. I'm familiar with the resorts that I like to work with, the brands that I like to work with in the various destinations. I understand what the brands offer. If my client is looking for a rooftop, if they want to get married over the water, if they want a garden, if they want a more jungle feel, I know by working with certain brands with resort will offer them what they're looking for. So I can easily match the couple with the destination and the resort based on what their vision is. So as a destination wedding specialist, I make sure that I'm familiar with the wedding process, the different destinations, the requirements to get married there, so I can definitely educate my couple so they can understand what that process is. And as a destination wedding planner or specialist, I do charge a fee. A lot of agents or travel agents, they do destination wedding and they don't charge a fee. I charge a fee because I offer my services to the couple from the beginning when we start planning. And most times, couples, the weddings are not, they're 6 to a year out. So I am working with you from day one until you come back from your wedding or from your honeymoon. That's a year. So I charge a fee for my service because I'm going to help you secure your wedding date, find the best destination, book all your travel for you and your guests, help you coordinate your event, build your wedding website. These are all things I'm going to be doing before you even get to the destination. So I charge a fee because it costs me time to do all these things for you before you actually have your event. So there's people who don't charge fee and that's up to them, but I charge a fee because I think my services that I'm giving you is one-on-one. I am hand holding you through the whole process and I'm there with you from the beginning to the end. So what are the benefits of using a travel professional that specializes in destination wedding? I think one of the first things I would say is that we offer our expert insights. We are knowledgeable of the destination. We know the destination and all the all-inclusive resort because we take the time to go on webinars and learn about the different resort and destination. We visit the resort and destination. So we're familiar with where they're located, what they offer, where I would think is the best location or venue for a client to have their destination wedding. So I'm very familiar with the locations and the destination and also the resort. So when a couple come to me with a specific vision, I can in my head know, oh, this resort's going to be a good fit because of the wedding package that they offer based on the budget that the client has and the type of resort it is, that it would be a good fit. But I only know that because I am there. I am meeting with the managers in the various destination, having them walking me through their resort so I understand how they do things there so I can better help my couple when they go to plan their wedding. So being an expert, using my insight based on what I've learned, going and speaking to the tourism board of the various different countries and understanding their requirements just helps me help my couple that much better. So giving you the knowledge that I have to help you plan your wedding is why I would recommend you using a destination wedding specialist. Also, because of the relationship we have with our suppliers, vendors, resort wedding department, we get things done faster. We can offer the couple more perks that are not public. Like for certain, depending on how many rooms a client booked, they could get monies towards their flight, but that's not public. That's only, through a travel professional that understand the resort that offers that, or the vendors that if they go through these vendors to get group contracts for their couple, they can offer them more perks, more comps so the couple can save money. So definitely understanding, and having good relationship with who we're booking the rooms through, who we're communicating with, which resort we're using. We can definitely help our couple save money based on that and just understanding the product. Negotiate. Part of what we do is try to negotiate the best group contract for our couple so they can save money and also, have the best wedding that they could possibly have. So part of it is trying to fit your budget to your vision and to the right resort. So, negotiating and, when I work with a couple, and we're doing a group contract, I'm not just going to one supplier. I'm going to multiple vendors to see which vendor will give me the best comps. And because I'm working for the couple, I'm trying to make sure they're saving money and they're getting the best deal they can get or the best package they can get for their wedding. So definitely, being able to negotiate, knowing which vendor will give me a better comp or perk for my client. That's all part of, being knowledgeable and having good relationship with your vendors. Also, we're a shoulder to lean on. We've got your back. From you hire me or my company to be your destination wedding planner, we're going to be there from the start to the finish. Part of it is, educating you on the difference between a flexible group or a contracted group, knowing what will work best for you and your group to make sure you make the best educated decision. We're the point person for your guests. When your guests are booking, we're the one they're going to come to, so they can relieve the stress and you being overwhelmed. And most of all, what you really have to think about is planning your wedding, not worrying about those small things. So we are here for you from the beginning to the end. And we're concierge, or with a point person for all your guests and your travel arrangements. So once you start working with us, we're going to be the one that's going to be in front of your guests, answering their question, making sure that they know what information they need. We're going to create a wedding website for you, so that will have all information for your destination, the resort you're going to be using, your events that you're going to be having there, how your guests can RSVP for your wedding, how they can book their room. So everything they need will be available on that web page, so we can keep track of who's coming and who's not coming. So I am here to let you know who has books. I'll keep you up to date on what's going on in with your wedding party. And overall, we're here to save you time, money, and peace of mind. That's really what my ultimate goal is. Is you're working with me, I'm ensuring that you're saving time, because you don't have to be worried about these small details. I'm taking care of that. You're saving money, because I'm going to find ways in which we can get the best bang for our money, where we can get the most comms that can help you with your wedding, and also peace of mind, meaning that you're not stressed out, you're not overwhelmed, you're not worried about things going wrong, because I'm here to help you. That's all part of being a destination wedding specialist. I'm there to guide you through the process. I know what the process is, so we shouldn't have anything going wrong at the end. So overall, what I want to say is, if you're planning your destination wedding and you're thinking about hiring a travel agent, or a travel agent, or any kind of travel professional, just make sure that they're a destination wedding specialist, because with that, they come with a lot more expertise, a lot more knowledge. They can guide you through the process, help you decipher what is in the wedding, package, help you secure a group room contract, and just give you more information, because they're more knowledgeable. Not that I said a travel agent cannot do a destination wedding, but they're not an expertise. It's not something they do on a regular basis. You want to be working with someone that is doing this, and that's all they're doing. They're expert in this. They can bring that expert knowledge to the table that can help you to make sure you have the best wedding forward. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be back on next week with some more tips on planning your destination wedding. Bye for now.